Welcome to the Deep Dive. This is where we take sources, articles, notes, research, and, well, we dig in.
We pull out the key insights, the nuggets of knowledge.
Exactly, giving you that shortcut to being really well informed. And for this deep dive, we're looking at a really popular source for football fans, soccer fans everywhere. It's the July 2025 updates from Show Up and Play, the Black Mambas of Football and Soccer.
Mm-hmm.
And we should mention, this is a fantastic show. It's produced by Etienne Newman. He's a senior engineer, but also a really passionate soccer dad and coach up in Canada.
Does great work.
He really does. And if you like what they do over at Show Up and Play, please do like and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. It supports them, keeps the show AD-free.
Yeah, important to support independent creators.
Definitely. You can find their donation link right in their show notes. We really believe in backing folks who provide this kind of value.
And what's fascinating about this particular update is just how much ground one weekly piece can cover in football. It's immense.
It really is.
So we're going to break down, the key moves, the rumors, explore what they actually mean.
The implications.
The implications of player moves, league dynamics.
Yeah.
And even touch on some future stars. It's a great example, really, of distilling a lot of noise into actionable insights.
Okay, fantastic. Let's dive in then. Let's unpack this.
Yeah.
Right. Kicking things off in Spain. The transfer market there has been, well, absolutely buzzing.
No kidding.
The biggest news, I think the one that's really stunned people, is Barcelona. They've officially signed Marcus Rashford.
On loan, right, from Manchester United.
Season-long loan, yes, from United. Feels like a massive statement from Barca, doesn't it? Trying to bolster that attack.
Huge statement.
And then, almost in the same breath, a massive show of faith in their young star, Lamine Yamal, the 18-year-old phenom.
Mm-hmm.
He's officially been handed the iconic No 10 jersey.
Wow, 18. That's a lot.
Isn't it? A lot of pressure for such young shoulders.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
And if you connect those two moves, the Rashford loan and the Yamal number 10, it speaks volumes, really, about Barcelona's strategy.
So,
Well, you bring in established, maybe slightly older talent, like Rashford, for that immediate impact. You need goals now.
right. Proven quality.
Proven quality. But then you simultaneously invest so heavily, symbolically too, in the future by trusting Yamal with that shirt.
The number 10, it's more than just a number at Barca.
Exactly. It carries history.
Yeah.
So it raises this big question. How will this blend, this mix of experience and sheer youthful potential actually play out on the pitch?
Especially with the pressure cooker that is Camp Nou and wearing that particular number.
Precisely. It's a massive gamble, but potentially a huge reward. Sign of confidence, yes, but the risk is definitely there.
Yeah.
Every touch is scrutinized when you wear that shirt.
We'll be watching that one closely. Now, on the other side of El Clasico, Real Madrid, they've had some tough news.
Ah, yeah. Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham, star midfielder, underwent shoulder surgery, expected to be sidelined for, up to 3 months?
Yeah, 3 months. That means missing the start of the La Liga season.
That's a significant blow for them.
It's an enormous blow. You think about his impact last season. Pivotal doesn't even cover it.
He was everywhere. Goals, energy?
Exactly.
Right.
Linking play, that box-to-box presence, his absence. It's not just about missing his goals, though. That's huge, too. It forces a tactical rethink for Ancelotti.
How do they compensate?
Well, they'll have to. Someone needs to step up with that ball progression, the pressing, even aerial presence. It really tests their squad depth right from the off.
In those crucial opening months.
Yeah, it highlights those fine margins, doesn't it?
Yeah.
At the very top level, one key injury can genuinely shift the dynamic of a title race.
Absolutely. Okay, let's shift from club drama to the international stage, because there's a massive game coming up.
Oh, yes, the Women's Euros.
The UEFA Women's Euro 2025 final this weekend. Spain taking on England.
And the narrative is just perfect, isn't it?
It really is, because it's a replay of the 2023 World Cup final.
Which Spain won, of course.
Right. And the source says both teams are in, quote, spectacular form.
So this isn't one team crawling to the final. Both are flying.
Exactly. So this rematch, what really stands out to you? What makes it so monumental?
Well, like you said, the World Cup final context is huge. Redemption for England, or Spain solidifying their dominance.
Right. Establishing an era, almost.
Potentially.
Yeah.
And with both in top form, the quality should be exceptional. The stakes are incredibly high. Not just the trophy, but bragging rights, momentum.
Especially in the women's game, which is growing so fast.
Exactly. These rivalries feel bigger now. It's not just a game. It could set the tone for the next few years in international women's football, a real marker.
Definitely one to watch. Okay, from that high-stakes final, let's dive into, well, the chaos of the rumor mill.
The fun stuff. Gossip time.
Exactly. The source scrolls through the Reddit soccer community here, reminding us, take it with a grain of salt.
Always. A big grain of salt.
But admitting it's always fun to speculate. And the big talk on Reddit this week, Nico Williams.
The athletic Bilbao winger caused a stir at the Euros last summer.
He really did. And now, apparently, multiple Premier League giants are sniffing around. Chelsea, Arsenal.
Preparing massive bids, the reports say?
Yeah, bids to trigger his release clause. The discussion threads are apparently going wild, fans from both clubs making their case.
And what's fascinating there, beyond the player himself, is how these online communities, like Reddit, actually amplify everything.
They pour fuel on the fire.
Totally. It's crucial to remember, it's mostly rumors, fan speculation.
Yeah.
But the sheer volume of talk around a player like Williams, especially after a big tournament,
it creates a buzz.
It creates this perceived demand. And that buzz can sometimes subtly influence things, maybe inflate value, maybe pressure clubs. It's a weird feedback loop.
Speculation creating its own reality, almost. Interesting. Okay, also bubbling up, the future of Bayern Munich's in midfield.
Kimmich.
Joshua Kimmich's. Contract situation's still not sorted. And now there's a rumor linking him with a surprise swap deal.
Oh, with who?
Involving a Manchester City player. No specifics mentioned, just whispers. But, the kind of blockbuster move that would shake up two huge clubs.
Wow. A Kimmich swap with City. That would be a blockbuster. Hugely complex, though.
You'd think so. Valuations, player wages, club strategies.
Exactly. Direct swaps between top players at that level are incredibly rare. But the fact it's even whispered about shows how fluid things are at the top.
Especially with contracts running down.
Right. Keeps everyone guessing. It highlights the constant maneuvering behind the scenes. Agents, sporting directors, always plotting.
True. And finally, a bit of managerial gossip. Murmurs about Hansi Flick.
Ah, the former Germany coach?
Yeah. Possibly being considered for a surprise return to club management. A top Serie A club supposedly made initial contact.
Interesting. Flick back in the club game in Italy.
Again, just murmurs. But it gets people talking.
It does, and it raises an interesting question for you, the listener.
Yeah.
How much impact does a manager, especially one returning from the international scene, have on a team dynamic?
It's different, isn't it? National team versus the day-to-day club grind.
Very different skill set. Flick's potential move to Serie A would definitely add another layer of intrigue there. His tactical approach, his history.
Could be fascinating to see how that translates.
Absolutely. Coaching moves are often just as impactful as player signings.
Good point. Okay, let's move from the whispers to more concrete updates. League news from Europe and beyond. Premier League first.
Where the transfer window is definitely heating up.
Arsenal have been really active. Officially brought in Kepa Arrizabalaga, the keeper.
From Chelsea.
And winger Noni Madueke, also from Chelsea. Plus midfielder Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad.
Wow, that's a significant haul. 3 big signings.
Busy start for them. And not to be outdone, their rivals Tottenham confirmed the signing of Mohamed Kudus.
From West Ham. Another big intra-London move. Dynamic player, Kudus.
He is. So what stands out there? The strategies?
Well, you see Arsenal addressing specific needs, right? Goalkeeper depth, another wide option, and a technically gifted midfielder in Zubimendi. A mix of Premier League experience and La Liga quality.
Covering different bases.
Exactly. While Spurs have gone for a proven, impactful Premier League performer from a rival, weakens West Ham, strengthens them directly.
Classic Premier League maneuvering.
It just shows that relentless drive to strengthen, doesn't it? The financial power and the competition are just intense in England.
No doubt. Elsewhere in Europe, La Liga teams are busy with preseason friendlies, getting ready.
Integrating new players, testing tactics, standard procedure.
Bundesliga clubs are deep into their preseason tours, often playing internationally. Good chance to see young players get minutes.
Yeah, glimpse the future stars, maybe.
Over in Italy, the Serie A schedule for 2025-26 is officially out. Kickoff August 23rd.
And welcoming back some familiar faces.
Yep. Sassuolo, Pisa, and Cremonese are back in the top flight after getting promoted.
Always adds fresh energy to promoted teams.
And in France, Ligue 1, not much surprise here. PSG celebrating their title. Record 13th league win.
After finishing, 19 points clear last season.
19 points. Just dominant.
It really highlights the different stages across Europe, doesn't it? Intense transfers, preseason work, celebrating past wins, welcoming new
A
teams.
whole cycle.
Exactly. And the return of promoted teams in Serie A always brings new stories, new rivalries, though that PSG dominance, it does raise questions about competitive balance in League One sometimes.
True. Okay, let's spin the globe around the world section.
Yep.
MLS first. Toronto FC's Theo Corbanu
The young Canadian winger.
made the MLS team of the match day. Standout performance against San Diego FC.
Good for him, showing his quality.
And off the pitch, TFC did a nice thing. Open BMO Field for a special fan day. Good community engagement.
Love to see that. Building the local connection.
Down in South America, Brazil's Serie A title race sounds intense. Cruzeiro and Flamengo leading.
But Palmeiras right there on their heels. Going down to the wire? Probably.
Yeah. Argentina's Primera Division still delivering thrills with 30 teams battling it out.
30 teams. Incredible passion down there.
In Mexico, the Campeón de Campeones final just happened. Club America versus Club Deportivo Toluca. Big one.
Deciding the ultimate champion. Always a huge event.
Meanwhile, the Saudi Pro League continues its push. Reports say 2 top clubs are targeting Manchester United's Antony.
The winger. Interesting.
Yeah, and he's apparently considering the move, so that ambition isn't fading.
Clearly not. They're still aiming for big names.
And for Africa, a quick schedule update. The 2025 AFCON in Morocco, it's been moved.
To the winter, right, to avoid the Club World Cup clash.
Exactly. Now running December 21st, 2025 to January 18th, 2026.
That's a significant shift. Big implications for European clubs losing players mid-season.
Absolutely. And one for documentary fans. A new series called Giants about iconic South African clubs premieres this weekend.
So it's interesting.
Yeah. It just shows the global reach, doesn't it? So many varied developments.
It really does. That AFCON change is huge tactically for clubs. And the Saudi League's continued spending. It's shifting the power dynamics in the transfer market. It's all interconnected.
It truly is a global game. Okay, looking ahead now. The future. World Cup 2026 qualifying.
Heating up everywhere.
All confederations battling through rounds to get to Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. No new teams officially qualified this past week, but crucial matches are coming up.
And it makes you think, doesn't it? With this expanded format for 2026, how's that going to impact the global landscape?
More teams, more games.
Does it mean more opportunities for smaller nations, a more diverse tournament? Or does it maybe dilute the quality slightly in the group stages?
Good question. We'll have to see.
The excitement's definitely building, though. Every qualifying match feels huge now.
For sure. And speaking of the future, we always like to spotlight rising stars. The source points us towards MLS this week.
Okay. Who have they got?
2 names. Calvin Sullivan, 15 years old, Philadelphia Union, and Julian Hall, New York Red Bulls.
15. Wow. Already making waves.
Apparently so. Potential to be the next big stars out of North America.
That highlights a really important trend, doesn't it? The investment in youth development, especially in places like North America.
The academies are getting better.
Much better. Players like Sullivan and Hall aren't just anomalies anymore. They represent this tangible result of better coaching, better pathways.
A promising pipeline.
Exactly. It shows top talent can emerge from anywhere if the structure's right. It's exciting for the future of the game globally.
Very exciting. Okay, that brings us towards the end of this deep dive. We've covered a lot from the July 2027-2025 updates from Show Up and Play, the Black Mambas of football and soccer.
We really have major transfers, injuries, rumors, leagues all over the world.
So what's the big takeaway for the listener?
I think it's just a reminder of how dynamic football is. It never stops moving. Every week, new stories, new stars emerging, new challenges.
It's constant evolution.
Exactly. And thinking about those kids in MLS, it really makes you wonder, where will the next Messi or Ronaldo come from? Will it be the usual places or somewhere completely unexpected?
A great question to ponder.
And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, remember, it's based on the great work done by Etienne Newman and his team at Show Up and Play. Consider supporting them to keep it ad-free. The donation link's in their show notes.
Absolutely. We really hope this deep dive gave you some fascinating insights, helped you feel even more connected to the beautiful game. Keep that passion alive.